Look, I'm not the first guy who fell in love with a girl he met in a restaurant who then turned out to be the daughter of a kidnapped scientist, only to lose her to a childhood lover who she'd last seen on a deserted island and who turned out 15 years later to be the leader of the French underground.
I know it. It all sounds like some bad movie.
Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She rocked me to the east, she rocked me to the west, but she's the girl that I love best. So tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy. A wop bop a loo bam a lop bam boom.
Hello, Al Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends. Tonight on Films with Friends, we pay homage to the great, now sadly late, Val Kilmer. And I know a lot of people have been rewatching Tombstone and Top Gun and even Willow. And I wanted to revisit the very first film that any of us really saw him in, which was Top Secret. And I thought this would be a great way to honor him, to have fun, and really enjoy someone that I think was one of Hollywood's most underrated stars, really, and sadly had the last several years of his life because of some cancer surgery, really wasn't able to do the work that he was so good in. So rest in peace, Val Kilmer. We're going to have a good time tonight. Joining me, of course, is Deleted Scenes, the YouTube Ronin, 24/7 on YouTube. How are you doing, sir? I know you've suffered the last, with that movie you watched, you had to review today.
The movie that will not be named.
Yes, the one I called Slow Shite. But
yes,
let's just
you are wrong.
Just say, hopefully this will wash away some of the bad taste in the mouth with Top Secret. Thank you for joining me. Let's say hi to the chat here tonight. I do know Outlaw Bill did post something the other day, and I see he's here now, which is awesome. Thank you for joining us. The Imaginative Hobbyist. This movie is a classic comedy. Fun fact, my uncle actually had a small role in the film as a doctor. Awesome. Nice. I hope if you were watching with us, you point that out. Of course, the Cosby link is at the top. I will be running it on Cosby. It is also available. Wait, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he had to. Oh, I shot down. Sorry about that. Yeah. I meant to say it is on Pluto TV for free. So if you want to watch that tonight, great. I can't talk all of a sudden. FKHC 2005, also known as Tim,
hey, Tim,
has joined us tonight. Hail. Deleted Scenes, saluting everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, definitely like, share, subscribe. Outlaw Bill, yes, thank you for joining us tonight. This is one of the greatest comedies of all time in the wide world. Yes, it is. And yes, Peter Cushing, the man with whom I share a birthday, and has a one big eye in this film, which is like one of the great little bits that they do in this film. So, Deleted Scenes, you've seen this film? I know.
Yes, I have.
This is just one of those. This was when it came out. It was a modest hit. It wasn't Airplane, but it did okay. But then it hit cable, and it blew up. And I remember, I think I did see this in the theater. I think, not 100% sure.
Yeah,
but I do remember watching it multiple times on cable, loving it. Val Kilmer, no one knew who this guy was really. But his first movie, and it was a great one. And of course, went on to star in so many other great films like Top Gun. Real Genius, I was the other one in consideration, but I went with Top Secret because it was the first one. Oh, maybe we'll share Real Genius one day. That's a good one too. Top Gun, and of course, one of my favorites, Willow, where he played Red Mardigan, and of course, Tombstone as Doc Holliday. Just so many great performances. Heat, just a great actor. I don't think he ever really got his due. He seems to be a forgotten Batman, although I think he was one of the better Batman portrayers. If you really ask me, I think I wish he had gotten a little more time in the suit, but that's just me. Let me see. It's like what? Snow, not so white. Disney's largest bomb. Yeah.
It's
Perfectly so. Sadly, I mean, I say sadly because that original film. That's what they should just clean that up and make it as pristine as possible and release it. And I think it would make
could have rolled into dough. That's
it's
all they needed to do.
It's there. But like you said, you were talking about some of the remakes. I've seen several of the remakes. They just don't have that magic. I think you're right. Cinderella's probably the best.
Cinderella's good. Yeah.
I like the Beauty and the Beast, except for some of the extra added social agendizing that they like to put in that one. Overall, like visually, I like the film.
I hear Jungle Book's good. So
I have not seen Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Of course, Lion King, they redid that. Still animation, just a different kind of animation. But what's the one I'm trying to think? Oh yeah, I saw Little Mermaid. Wasn't terrible, but just didn't have that magic in it. And we've got that just happens to be part of the problem. Did you see about the live chicken in Minecraft showing?
I have been hearing so many crazy things about what's going on at Minecraft screens.
I love that shit. I'm sorry. I know you saw it. I don't know what you thought about it. I've got a review out. I liked the movie. It's a little weird.
It is.
I liked it. I kind of liked it. This is, I just think Jack Black just needs to bring it back some. He goes over the top sometime. Okay, let's get to Top Secret. Let's have some fun.
Indeed.
Like I said, if you are going to watch this later, please remember we're only watching the film on the Cosby link for the live stream. If you watch this later, you have to use your own version or go to Pluto. It's free there. Local file. Got to tuck my way through getting this right. Nope, don't want the downloads. Okay, there we go. Top Secret. Let me pause it. Okay, I got to pause at the 2-second mark. It just had a little bit of the mountain there. If everybody is ready, you ready, deleted scenes?
Ready
to go in 3, 2, 1, go. 3 seconds. I just love how much of a kind of a hybrid of the film is. Like I said, it's East Germany, but there's still Nazis floating around. I just think it's funny. The great Omar Sharif.
Wait, what?
Man, they built them Germans tough. Or they built those bridges really badly. East German High Command. It's little things like that. He ties up the motorcycle like a horse. Jeremy Kemp. He's still got the.
Find him and kill him. Warren Frost, of course.
I need a stamp like that.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
No.
Jeremy Kemp makes a great German,
Villain.
even though he's not.
No.
If you're wondering where you've seen him before, if you're a Star Trek fan, he was Picard's brother.
Yep.
Also in The Blue Max, which is an underrated film in my book. A little lengthy, but
Everybody had a 12 gauge and a surfboard too.
and this is actually Val Kilmer sings in this.
Yeah.
Riding waves and blasting pigeons. Good wave. Got to go skeet surfing. I wonder how many people have actually tried that. Guns in school, people have an issue with that now. They can't show that.
Digit, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Whoops.
Hello.
Fits nicely into a little sand there.
Skeet City, you're Skeet Heart.
Skeet Heart.
Of course, those are all magazines that were not in publication yet.
Abrams, Zuckers.
Yeah.
God, they were good.
From the producers of Starship Troopers and Hunt for October. Time permitting, Frank Sinatra. Like he would allow that, right? Oh boy.
Of course, I forget what they all mean, but they're all wrong. It's like some really weird stuff they're saying.
Yeah.
They love to do painting jokes because they did that in was it Airplane 2?
Uh-huh.
Or he had like the soldier standing there with the leg over his shoulder. You notice the paper's called the Daily Oppressor.
Yeek.
Like the little one too.
You son of a! Clean up aisle 5.
Oh, that's a great gag
Yeah.
too.
My Wiener Schnitzel.
When they were talking about when they were making the film, they basically said an airplane was a movie with a lot of jokes,
Mhm.
and the Top Secret was a lot of jokes as a movie. And you can see this one coming too. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, Pac-Man, love it.
I don't want to start anything, but
But yeah, I mean, the
yeah, these
joke is
fucking
there,
guys.
isn't it? The joke is there. See how ahead of a time this film was? But that was a big joke way back with how beefy and big some of the Eastern European women were.
And hello to the emoji queen, Lady Mist.
Hey, Lady Miss, thank you for joining in. Like I said, everybody here, Cosby Link is at the top. We are 12 minutes and 8 seconds in. You're right, Tim. It's really bad situation, isn't it? So smoking is bad for you. Oh, Lord.
Meanwhile,
Where you'll regret. And he tried to escape.
and now Chicken Run are already in progress. It's not Howard Johnson's. Bam!
Oh. Hotel Gates
Souffle.
And now he's Rip Taylor.
Yeah.
Da, da. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I mentioned that he was in the Blue Max. That's what he's wearing around his neck, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
they're literally making
It's literally.
The White Ripple. 84, which is the year this came out.
Hmm.
Lucy Gutteridge.
Who I don't remember ever seeing in anything else other than this movie.
She did portray Gloria Vanderbilt in the miniseries Little Gloria Happy at Last.
Huh.
Got a Golden Globe nomination.
Oh. Huh.
She was in The Trouble with Spies, Tusks, and Grief and film. A little more active in TV. Merlin and the Sword. Oh, that's right. She played Belle in A Christmas Carol, the one with George C. Scott.
Oh.
I remember her in that.
Okay. Publishers Clearinghouse.
Ah. Do they still make Ripple?
I don't think so.
Because I remember it was like a big thing. Like, it was the cheapest of the cheap wines. And it kind of had and it had a reputation.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, her, Joanne Whalley, and Nicole Kidman, man, he had a thing for starting with redheads.
Okay. Okay.
So silly, but so funny. Ta-da. Flaming hog balls.
I'll take the linguine. Die. It's like, it's like that part in the villain, right? Where
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger's handsome stranger goes, "Who is your father? I don't know. I never knew him." Yeah, this Casablanca sequel is weird. Huh? Next time, clarify.
That's how you make the enemy of a German general. Oh, we're getting into it. I forgot how like light on his feet he was.
Yes, that's right, Bill. He was 24. Yeah.
Oh, flaming hog balls, baby.
Man down, Cedric. Yeah.
That is such a great gag. What if anybody ever cosplayed that?
Hey,
Yeah, that'll get your antenna up.
keep looking. Keep looking. Dolphin boy.
Did you ever see? I think it was it Modern Problems, where Chevy Chase had powers, and he made the guy's thing like blow up and explode.
Ouch.
Whoa! Proper. That miniature was used in Superman, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
20 minutes. The anal intruder. Dang. You notice he had a picture of Cher on the wall there? He was dating Cher at the time. Fady Vidi Vici. I love some of the things he was talking about.
Ugh. Yeah.
He's dead.
Klaus is a moron. It's in the New York Post.
Maniac stalks Olivia Newton-John.
Well,
Herman Goering's workout book.
ow.
Oh, the boot's still there.
Damn.
The fact that that was in there. Bruce Wayne and Alfred together again.
Yeah.
The great Michael Goff. Ooh, Acme Lab Equipment.
It works. Oh. Silly candy guy.
I just love how they have the reactions. They don't say anything, but it's kind of just like nice watching him perform. Did he ever play Elvis?
Hmm.
He'd have been a good Elvis, I think. It'd be nice to your mama. German soldiers are no match for fangirls. Well, he's got the little helmet and goggles. Catch that pigeon. Catch that pigeon. That was a very underrated cartoon. Catch that pigeon. Catch that pigeon. Do you remember that one? The catch that pigeon cartoon from the 70s.
No, I don't actually. No.
I'll have to find the introduction for it and say, because it just had that catch that pigeon, ram him, slam him. Pee all over the pigeon statue. Sven Jorgensen, rare Swedish books. This is a wild scene. In case you guys haven't picked up on it, if you haven't seen it before, this entire scene was shot backwards and then reversed. Wee! That is a brilliant scene. I'm sorry. The dog coming backwards. Because that's where it started, and then they did everything and they just reversed it. But the cool thing, the eye makeup, the eyepiece, when they did that, they had to make a life, a head for Peter Cushing. They later used that same head to reconstruct him digitally in uh, Rogue One. It was the same. It was the same head feature. Thankfully, without the eye.
This is of course, obviously a reference to Blue Lagoon.
Yeah. And I think a little Gilligan's Island is thrown in there too.
Yeah.
With all the stuff they're able to do. Preteen maternity.
Eternity.
I did mention the fact that I thought he'd make a good Elvis. There goes the guitar. That horse has a good voice. This little horse. You can see the subtle nods to Indiana Jones.
Is this the potato farm? Yes, I am Albert Potato. Saboteur!
We got a ladle.
The Tosh.
Is there something whistling on your end? Deleted scenes?
No, not that I hear.
Oh, okay. Nigel!
Oh, of course.
All greased up and still the same outfit.
Oh, brother. Lord.
Daytor.
Yeah, it'll come to me. And shuck that moose.
Shucking that moose. Arc the Triumph. I
Cordon
love
bleu.
that.
This love this.
I love this bit. That's why I made sure to put it in the coming, the
Yeah.
feature thing. Little fourth wall break. He reminds me a little bit of I can't think Rufus Sewell.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just his like manner, and he just has this like thing about him.
It's in his own way. Gasoline.
This is Christopher Villiers.
Yeah.
What else has he been in? Oh, he was Sir Kay in First Night.
Mm-hmm. Well, not entirely. Latrine!
Train.
Is this allowed to? It's the road. Grenade! There you go.
I love.
Rolex.
Der Pizza House. I do miss the old Pizza Huts when you could go in
Yeah.
and I'd love to have a set of those red glasses.
I was little. There was this place called the Village Inn. It's kind of the same thing.
I like the clock.
There you go.
What was cheese?
Train.
Little potato guy. His the head's barely over the table.
Even though he's a major star and he's been on magazine covers and we know he's not Mel Torme. All right.
Yeah. I don't know.
This guy, I tell you.
You talking about deja vu?
Oh, look out.
You.
This is not Val Kilmer.
No, it is not Mel Torme.
We now return to our Eagles Dare already in progress.
U-Haul adventure and moving. You wish sometimes you could do that when you got one.
They do drive you crazy.
I think. Oh man, when I used to live in a more rural area, country area. Forget about the
I had
cows.
forgotten about that one. Oh. Number 9, Gilpin's Got a Date. No, sorry, wrong movie.
You'll regret that.
Yeah.
Did you read how they did this? Cows hate having things on their feet. So what they did, they cut the bottoms off of the boots and then velcroed it up high. So they're basically it's just like leg warmers. Oh Lord. Oh jeez.
Because I am a Francais safe caca. That's
Husbands switching.
Ha! Oh, snap. Oh, thank God. It's just the boots.
It's such is the brilliance of these things. They're so freaking silly and simple, but it works.
Yes. Did you hear anything? No. No! Good work!
Hold on, deja vu.
Ow. Shut up. Feel free to jump in at any time.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're using the Jaws music. New Jersey. What?
She turned back. Going up. Whoops. Yeah. I'll get over there in a second. Freddie Leica.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Jackson residence. School night, just it's later.
this is a joke I don't know how many people get today. Ding! The infamous Pinto rear end collision.
Latrine.
His left lipstick on him. Getting our little Great Escape motorcycle chase here. Ugh. Ugh. Just, I mean, think about the logistics of filming this thing. A little shuffle. Wop, wop, wop. Uh-oh, nipple twister.
Yeah, this was a secret Tombstone prequel. You didn't know? Okay. And also Bride of Frankenstein. Thank you and good night, folks. Yay. So I call back? All right.
And his hair is completely dry already.
Hey.
Womp womp. Turn on your heart light.
You're putting holes in the plane. It's a false scarecrow.
That's a freaky ass looking scarecrow too.
Yeah.
But not bam boom. I wonder, did they put like joke things in the because sometimes they'll put funny credits in. Her name's Sue. Know just what to do. Bam boom. Yeah, yeah. How silly can you get? Val Kilmer, you're going to be missed, my friend, but thank you so much for the great work you have given us, starting with this one, Top Secret.
The third man. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle.
Skeet surfing.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
For he's a jolly good fellow. That's the one thing about, I mean, like before they had mid credit scenes and stuff, the Zuckers would put stuff like this in, and you'd have to sit there. And sometimes they'd have like a very like disgraceful rent. You're welcome, Lady Miss. Saying thank you for a super funny movie. You are welcome. I'm so glad to bring it to you. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I forgot half of the silliness of it, and it's just so fun to see it again. Performed by Val Kilmer. Theme from Jaws by John Williams. Nick Rivers songs available on Passport Records, the USA and Canada. With me. Thank you for spending this night with me, everybody, and you deleted scenes. Thank you so much. Pinewood Studios. And that is all top secret. The start of Val Kilmer's career, and what a great career it was. Well, coming off of Cosby, because it would restart again. So, deleted scenes, what you got coming up?
All right. Well, let's see. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. I will be reviewing the new movie Warfare, which I saw on Thursday night.
Who's in that?
I got a retro review coming up here soon of Vampire Hunter D 40th anniversary. I am going to be joining Outlaw Bill Sunday at 4 p.m. Western Cinema Sunday, and we are going to be watching There Will Be Blood.
Oh,
yes.
That's who's in that? What's his name?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
And later on that night is Unscripted at 8 p.m., episode 105, entitled Hip to Be Square, and I'm going to be talking about the Minecraft movie. Then, of course, let's see, Tuesday, live from Sparkwood and 21. That'll be at 8:30. And, yeah. That's what I got coming up.
That's what you got coming up. Well, I'd like to, of course, remind everybody that Troy Pacelli's show starts at 10 o'clock. Last call. It's always a good show. Great chance to go there. If you go there, just say hi from Films with Friends. I would appreciate that, of course. As far as me, I'll be joining Netter and Troy tomorrow night on Netter's Network for Netter's Retro Cinema. We're going to be watching something, some very odd film that's Flight of the Living Dead. It's supposed to be like Snakes on a Plane, but with zombies. So I've never seen it. I have no idea what it's about, but that is what we're going to be watching tomorrow night. Also, Sunday, if Sierra is up to it, going to be watching at 12:30 p.m. a special afternoon matinee. We're going to be watching Sense and Sensibility, the Jane Austen story starring Emma Thompson. Of course, I'll be joined by my friend Sierra, who's done a couple movies on here with me and was my former co-host on a show we used to do with Professor Geek called Iconicast, which were better days or like longer days ago. So please join me for that one. Of course, keep an eye out for any reviews I do. I got one up tonight for the third season of White Lotus, and I've got one up for Death of a Unicorn. I too saw the Minecraft movie and a film for this time of year, The Last Supper, not the chosen one, but another one that was released. So if you want to check those out, and who knows what I'll have coming up. I do plan to watch that Black Bag.
Nice. Yeah.
On your recommendation. It's been in my little circle there of like, what film do I choose today? And well, your praising of the movie has gotten me kind of focused on that. So maybe a little tomorrow night, Sunday. I don't know. It all depends on when I get around. You know what? It's probably going to be Sunday because tomorrow night at 7:00 is a little film called The Ten Commandments on ABC. And I'll watch the first 3 hours of it until I go on the zombie movie, and then I'll watch the rest later. But that's a yearly thing with me. I love The Ten Commandments. One of my favorite movies of all time. I just want to thank everybody for joining us. Delisi, is there anything you want to sign out on?
All right. Well, as Al brought up, I did do a couple of reviews earlier today. One for the movie Black Bag with Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender. So that review is up on my channel. And a by request review of
You suffered.
Snow White, and so that review is up as well. And all right, and as I always say at the end of every show, I want to thank everybody who joined us here in the chat. Anyone who might have been following along on Cosme or lurking in the background, perfectly fine. You do not have to engage in the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Hit the like, share out the stream, all that good stuff. And of course, if there's anybody who's coming upon this broadcast later on, I believe the movie is on
Pluto. It's on
Pluto?
Pluto.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, if you don't have your own copy, which I thought I did, but I can't seem to find it right at the moment.
It's a good one. This is a good one to have. It's a fun one to have. It's just it's super silly. You laugh. I mean, the jokes are coming. It's like dad jokes. You laugh even though they're dumb, and that's kind of the fun of it. But do you have anything? Did you say you have that one sign out you like to do?
Thank you all once again for joining us. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy. Because this is how we win.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you got that in because that's you. Thank you everybody for joining in. Like I said, stay tuned for Sunday. Going to be watching Sense and Sensibility. I did forget to say next Saturday, a week today, we're going to be watching the Ralph Bakshi version of Lord of the Rings, and because of that, the following Friday night, 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to be watching the Rankin Bass Return of the King, which is kind of like the companion of The Hobbit that we watched last week on Films with Friends. So kind of completing that. And then after that, we do have one planned so far. It will be Marooned, which was kind of brought up in chat last time. So we're gonna be watching that. A nice 60s space adventure with some astronauts, kind of Apollo 13 before Apollo 13. Take care, everyone. God bless you all for joining in. God bless Val Kilmer. Of course, like I said, this whole stream is dedicated to him because he was a great one, gone way too soon. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. Enjoy. and God bless.